the former flyweight world champion, former super bantamweight world champion, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight world champion, former light welterweight world champion, and reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao!
I'm not saying he's going to lose. I give the other man a chance to beat him. But if he loses, you know what? He just lost to a really good fighter.
For me, I just didn't expect the power of Pacquiao at this weight to be that powerful. You know, I expected him to be outspeeding Hatton. I just thought Hatton would take the shots and come on strong later on with the size of him, but he was getting caught so cleanly and such devastating effect with every shot.
There's a combination of Pacquiao taking care of himself, Pacquiao having been in a lot of wars, Pacquiao still being the flashbacks of Pacquiao, and his energy. Two things. Pacquiao's an all-around fighter. He's an all-around fighter.
Julian, who's gonna win? Pacquiao or Margarito?
Margarito.
Yeah. All right. Who's that? No, this guy.
Es puto Pacquiao.
Así es. You saw the fight as well as everybody else. How impressed were you with what you saw out of Pac-Man tonight?
Oh, I was impressed like everybody else, but you know, the funny thing about this fight was everybody was talking about size. That was going to be the advantage, that was going to be the difference in the advantage in the fight, and there's no doubt about it. It was about size, but not the kind of size that everyone thought. It was about the smaller man having the advantage.
Well, when I fought Manny, that motherfucker was fast.
I mean, there's fast and there's super fast. Like, how fast was he?
He was so fast, he makes super fast people look not fast. That's how fast he was. And he's just awkward, bro. He is just awkward, because I had some sparring guys using lefties. I thought I was doing good. I was doing great with them. And then got in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. It's just a different story, man. It's a different animal. He throws from different angles.
Yeah, man, he was very fast. Faster than I expected. He came in, I came in top shape. I think what killed me was his speedness. I didn't think he was that fast.
Sure, I'm going to beat Manny. I'm the strongest boxer in the past. I'm pretty smart.
Overhand right hand were to come over the top where most guys are flashing it straight out. Most people aren't used to that. He also knocked him down with a right hand, which was surprising. So, you know, Pacquiao's the total package, and he had to bring so much energy and so much fury to make this not just, you know, his night and a win, but just to make things even early on in the fight.
Jams and throw makes a lot of difference, because I didn't saw from where the punch come to me, and I didn't protect myself from the punches.
To be smart, I have to use my jab, I have to be rangy in that ring, so just the way Juan Manuel Marquez did against him in both of their fights, he was using that long jab, he was using those long right hands. I just have to make sure Pacquiao, when he comes in with his explosive style and his hard punches, I have to make sure I have my hands up.
You know, Pacquiao is
fight because Oscar's so much bigger than him, but that's the intrigue of it. I mean, Manny Pacquiao, one of the biggest names in boxing, of course Oscar, the biggest gate attraction in boxing, and that's the allure of the attraction.
Fighter in the planet, the fact that he challenged me, the fact that he said he can knock me out, and I think the fact that Freddie Roach, who trained me for Mayweather Jr., says I cannot pull the trigger anymore. Okay, well let's see what's going to happen December, and also the fact that this is going to be the biggest event in boxing history. This is a global event, great for the sport.
It actually took a very tough beating to get me out of the sport. Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he beat the hell out of me. But I'm glad he did.
Same move every time.
From Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
Same move. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right hook, roll under. Right hook, roll under. Right hook, spin off.
Drop my brother.
Get him someone to spin off.
The only thing that shocked me was the fact that it happened in the second round. I thought it'd at least take him 6-7 rounds before he did the job. So that's the only reason I'm shocked. I said all along his speed would be too much for Ricky, and that's what did it. And the fact, of course, he went in the ring.
Danger signs were there from the start, Nicky.
Well, yeah, I mean, right from the very start, every time Hatton lunged in, he was caught with superb counters, great footwork, but terrific accuracy and speed of punch from Manny Pacquiao.
Look how Pacquiao got the 4-shot combination off him, up so close, clipping him with that right hook. What we constantly saw in training, right hook, roll under Ricky's left.
You know, Manny Pacquiao is a legend in the sport. He's a Hall of Famer. And for me to end his legacy is the start of mine.
Based on my experience, more than 2 decades in boxing, I experienced all those hardest fights in life.
He's almost finished. He doesn't have much left. Go play basketball, man. You say you like to play basketball every day. Go shoot hoops with the guys, man. Closer to a dinosaur. You know what I mean? I already said he's got these T-Rex on. Everybody's talking about how fast he is. Manny Pacquiao, T-Rex arms. Bop, bop, bop. They're like, whoa, Pacquiao's ready. Pacquiao's gonna knock out Thurman. You know, he doesn't have to say it. The fans say it for him on his account. It's just another body shot. You know, it's not the first. It's not the last. This will be the first time you've experienced my punch, man. It's gonna be the first time I experience your punch. I'm looking forward to it. I know you're looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it.
I mean, that was poetic. I'll give you credit.
Going and I felt like I was grabbing some momentum back, and in that moment, you know, I knew it was going to be difficult to really get the judges back on my side for the remainder of the championship rounds. My coach Dan Birmingham said you got to win every round. I felt like I needed to possibly get a knockdown or get back. You know, I think I ended the 10th kind of back with some trades back to Manny, but you know, I definitely was obviously hurt in that round, and I mean, it was a close fight. You know, it really was. That's what boxing's all about. You just never know what's really going to happen. You know, obviously he was well prepared. He was in shape. I tried to push him to his limit, and he came out on top.
People all over the world who are aware of him expect this kind of excitement from him, even while the eagle-eyed boxing world is thinking, well, maybe this is going to be a negative defining moment, because there were a lot of skeptics in the boxing world, not skeptics of how good Manny Pacquiao is as a fighter, but that he was fighting for the first time a serious welterweight in his prime. And what